I want to see a little bit more of Nick Fury now, because Nick Fury has always been propping everybody up for their movies, man. Nick Fury has been in the background. I mean, Iron Man did not launch the Marvel Universe. Nick Fury did.
Yeah.
He's the one that gave him the job and launched everything.
Avenger Initiative.
There's other superheroes in this.
Oh, whatever he said.
Yeah.
He started. He booted the whole thing off.
He was the guy. It was his idea.
So he's been propping everybody up, giving everybody their movies. Now I think it's really cool that he's getting his, and I would just like to see this character be explored just a little bit more while he's got the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everyone, Double Toasted live in Las Vegas is coming up very soon, October 8th. Join us for a night of comedy, music, games, and a big after party. This is going to be our first time doing a show in Las Vegas, so it's going to be a very special night for us, and we want to share it with you. And if you've never been to a Double Toasted show, ask anybody. It's tons of fun. It's just like one big party that we're sharing with friends. And like I said, we want you to be there. So go get your tickets now by going to x1entertainment.com. So D23 Expo pretty much just happened. They got one more day, but I don't know if it's going to be as big as a Saturday.
No.
Or maybe, who knows? Yeah. They might drop something on the last day just to throw you off. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people thought they were going to get casting announcements, thought they were going to get more information about certain movies that are coming out, but a lot of those things didn't happen, and we blame ourselves because we should know not to get our hopes and expectations up at this point. Mm-hmm. But that doesn't mean that it was a waste of time.
Yeah.
There were some things that happened that were pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. There's some stuff.
I'll tell you, with this D23, what I like about what I'm seeing so far, I think that we're actually starting to get into a phase of Marvel that will take people back to what they liked about Marvel during phase 1.
Okay.
While also continuing to do some very new things. Or so we hope.
Yeah.
You know, at least they look new.
Yeah.
We don't know until we actually see them. But they are doing some interesting things, some things that got me excited more than I have ever been.
Oh, shit.
Well, in recent times.
Sure. Okay, that's fair.
Probably since the Black Panther 2 trailer.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Something really got, what I've been seeing has really got me amped up, man.
Okay.
Because it is taking me back to some of the stuff that I liked about phase 1 when I was becoming a self-titled Marvel bitch.
Ah, yes.
I miss being a bitch.
I know you do. We all do.
I don't want to return to being a bitch.
Yeah, you can. You can come back.
And one of these things just might do it. You know, such as, and when I say they're doing things that are taking me back, I can kind of see that with Secret Invasion.
That's right.
You know, with Secret Invasion, man, I didn't even know this trailer was out until somebody told me. I know you sent the notes over, but I was out doing something, and then somebody texted me, and I stopped everything to see what this is.
Oh, okay.
So they dropped the trailer for Secret Invasion. You probably have heard about this. You know, if you've been keeping up with the Marvel stuff, they got these aliens out there called Skrulls.
Skrulls, right.
And they shapeshift.
Yep, that's their thing.
They become me and you at any time they want.
That's true. They replace us.
Clothes and everything.
Yep, they're very good at it.
Jewelry, all that stuff. Accessories.
Yep, minute details.
Turn around. That ponytail?
Yeah.
They can get that too.
They nailed it.
That's the first thing they say. Get that ponytail right over there.
Has to be right.
Yeah.
Don't get that right.
Right down that DNA, perfect.
Yeah.
But the Skrulls I've seen are friendly. Not in the comics. They haven't been.
They're assholes in the comics.
And now Disney Expo has introduced them as the assholes that they should be. None of those nice Skrulls that are working with Nick Fury out there. No, we getting those nasty Skrulls that are infiltrating Earth and trying to take over.
Nice.
What has me so excited about this? Let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer for Secret Invasion. And we'll go into the many things that I like about this. Hear what you have to say.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to get your opinion on some questions that I have.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a real skinny man. When I saw it, I thought one of them skinny aliens.
Oh, it's Samuel Jackson.
Yeah,
it's his
I was like,
fat ass.
okay.
We gotta be very careful now.
You know, he just said, You and what army?
Oh shit! Oh them! Oh
He
yes.
was like, man, this room got full of black people real quick. Shit.
His worst nightmare.
It was white people when I walked in. What happened? Man, that replacement theory shit is true.
Oh my god! I should have known.
I love that this trailer introduces a lot of. It's not telling you everything. There's a lot of mystery, a lot of trailer.
Sure.
I mean, a lot of questions for this trailer.
Sure, intrigue. Yeah.
Intrigue in this trailer right here. My first question I have for you is, what the fuck happened to Nick Fury?
He's had a rough time.
Yeah, he
man.
looked like he'd been in some bum fights or something.
He does look like a hobo. I mean, he's
yeah.
drinking, you know. Hasn't been taking care of himself.
Because the last time we saw Nick Fury, he was chilling, man.
Looking good. Yeah.
Enjoying himself, got his hands on his nuts right now.
It's like you deal with Spider-Man. I don't need to deal with that kid. That's
he
fine.
was in
Whatever.
space on vacation. I mean, he was looking good, has a Hawaiian shirt on.
Yeah.
I was like, what? So what the hell happened here? Like, what brought him to the stage?
Vacation too long.
It's funny, but yeah, because he looked like an old black homeless man.
Yeah.
But then later on in the trailer, when I was watching more, I was like, so you had him looking like that, and then later he started looking like a sea captain or a fisherman.
Ishmael. Yes.
They call me Ishmael, motherfucker.
Colonel Ishmael.
Yeah, look like he's about looking for a whale or something right now.
Yeah.
That's what got to him. He's obsessed with that whale right now. Somebody said he saw Phase 4.
Yeah, he's like, oh, jeez, all right, I'll come in, fix it. Been taking a time off, and all right. Okay. It's the state of things. Okay.
Yeah, I saw the bullshit y'all been putting out. I saw the end of Ms. Marvel. I don't
understand. I don't know who those people even were.
You're like, damn, Thor kind of sucked, man. You know what makes me laugh about this is that I love that we're seeing now. He didn't need that eye patch.
No.
He just didn't want nobody to know he got his ass beat by a cat.
I'll never forgive him for that.
Yeah.
that was so dumb. Every time I look at him, like a cat scratched his eye out.
Yeah,
Or
he
blinded
had his
him.
eye the whole time. I thought it was
Yeah.
something cool. I thought he had an eye missing. I thought it was just a socket
Gouged
right
out
there.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
I thought he was fighting aliens or an Asgardian warrior or something.
Sure,
Got his
sure.
eye blocked. You know, and so he's just been wearing that goddamn patch the whole time.
'Cause it
Just
looks
for
cool.
Yeah, because just for cosmetic reasons.
That's right.
Yeah, just want to know somebody. That cat beat his shit.
Yeah, it's his most defining thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all bullshit the whole time.
Yeah, it's a facade.
All that aside, though, I mean, I am very curious to see what got Nick Fury to this state. That's one thing that they're not even addressing, unless something I missed.
I like that. I think
Yeah.
that's cool.
What the hell happened to Nick Fury? But the other thing that I love about this is that I'm excited because I'm getting vibes from my favorite Marvel movie out there.
Fast.
You know, that is Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that movie changed the game for Marvel. That's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, you started to incorporate different genres into your superhero fare.
Yep.
So that was really cool. Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that too in this series.
I definitely look at this and I'm thinking, you know, this is where a lot of people have been wanting this to go for a while. Because looking at this, man, you know, because everybody's been complaining about the jokes. Everybody's been complaining about how things have become very light right now, how things have become kind of cute. You know, everything's starting to feel sort of the same. Where, as you said with Winter Soldier, Winter Soldier was something where they did change genres, man. It was a spy thriller, espionage, you know, Man on the Run.
Yep.
Kind of getting this with getting that feeling with Secret Invasion.
Yeah, return to that conspiracy thriller.
Yeah, you know, Man on the Run. You know, it's you know, people want something kind of dark and kind of grounded. Even, I mean, and besides the jokes, I think Phase 4 has been kind of just very wild.
We don't really know what the foundation is because you know they're dealing with a lot of fallout because of Endgame. You know, certain characters aren't coming back, obviously, and so you got to establish new characters, reestablish old characters. And it's been a mixed bag. I don't think everything's been bad, but they could have been better. Could have been handled better.
Well, you know, when they said that things are going to get not just crazy, but just get weird with the Marvel Universe. It did.
Yeah, it did.
And that's cool. I think the more things got weird, the more people started joking about it because it was weird now. things became a little light because magic was involved
Yes.
here, and that. So now people have been asking for something a little more grounded, and I think that's what they're kind of getting right here. Something a little more dark, something a little more gritty, like Winter Soldier, man.
Sure.
And something just a little more serious is what people really want. And as I said, this has that man on the run spy feel that I was getting vibes from Winter Soldier. And we were talking earlier about this, and then we both agreed. Like I told him, I said, think about something like the Bourne Identity mixed up with Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah, that's what I thought with
Because I think that's so cool that we're not just repeating like a spy thriller with something like Winter Soldier. We brought not just alien invasion, but alien body snatching in this.
Exactly, because that's what the Skrulls do. They replace people and then they become them. And we even see a room that feels very reminiscent to the pods from the various adaptations of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which I thought was like, oh, that's why I was like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing here. I think that's pretty cool.
Where was that?
Now they were like in a room, and like you had these people like inside these like weird glowing pods or something, or like cocoons. I think it was before this scene.
There's a very pissed off Skrull right there.
That's the Skrulls I know. It's going to come, not these nice ones.
No. Those are the ones that the people know from the comics right there. Yeah, well, I would love to see that, man. Room full of pods here. So with Skrulls, you would know more about them than I do.
Yeah,
I don't know much about them. So they do replace people.
Yeah, they've been doing that for years. I think they were originally introduced in Fantastic Four, but they've been villains for all sorts of heroes and been threats for decades at this point. What they often do is they'll replace other Marvel heroes and villains and take their spot, and they try to gain power and influence that way. They're not like they're not like Thanos, where Thanos is like, I'm going to come down here, I'm going to kill all of you. The Skrulls are like, okay, we're not as powerful as Thanos, and so we're just going to manipulate your political, your entire political and economic structure, and then we'll take control. And the other thing about it too, it makes sense that the Skrulls are making this move because Thanos is dead. And so there's a power vacuum. That's the thing I've been saying for so long.
Is that what they're doing?
I think so. Like, okay, well, he's not a threat anymore. So now we can make our moves, and we can finally bring about the Skrull Empire.
And this is, I imagine that's an interrogation scene. Like they got a Skrull right there, and he's trying to insist he's human. Yeah. That's gonna make a really cool scene in the show, because the way it's gonna play out is, if they do it right, they're gonna make you wonder if that guy really is human.
Sure.
And they're doing the wrong thing.
Well, I think they're gonna do that for multiple characters. Who's a Skrull? Who can you trust?
Yeah.
And it's like people that we are like, you're probably like, oh, they're not a Skrull, and they turned out to be a Skrull.
Yeah.
So that'll be great.
No, it's gonna be cool.
That's
man.
what happens in the comics often with them.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I think this shows a lot of promise in a lot of ways, which we'll talk about in a minute. But I mean, definitely one of those ways is what I was just saying. It's cool that they're giving Samuel Jackson his own vehicle now, man.
Well, that's why I wanted to also touch on, because, I love Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury, but he's always been a secondary and tertiary character in the MCU. And kind of when we last really truly saw Nick Fury was with Spider-Man Far From Home, and I liked him in there. I thought that was cool, and the back and forth between, even though it was technically not really him. But in any case, what was always weird to me is like when he comes back after the events of Endgame, he seems relatively unchanged. And from what we know about Nick Fury is that, okay, he keeps things very close to the chest. He has all of his secrets. And he was gone for 5 years, and he seems just kind of normal again. And so I think they're going to address maybe like a criticism people have been having, like he should be like really messed up, because he's been in these positions of power and influence and knowledge, and now not only has he been screwed over by Hydra, and all of his stuff was taken away there, but now it's like I've been gone for all this time, and my friends who I vouch for, like the Skrulls, are now doing this. He probably feels like a bit responsible for what's going on.
Yeah,
and I like that. Maybe he's finally he's at his lowest point, and it'll allow for some really cool dramatic scenes.
Yeah, man. Did I say Samuel F. Jackson?
I mean, he does say, F word a lot.
Yeah, he does.
He does say fuck.
Did I say that? Yeah.
I think they'll let him say fuck at least once in this series.
They got to. Before he leaves, he has to put one motherfucker in there, man. Mm-hmm. Now, I do have some concerns.
Sure.
With this, because, I talk about how I'm looking forward to them making this serious and getting back into being kind of dark and gritty.
Yeah.
And, not for everything, but just for a couple of things.
Yeah.
They...
Well, it makes sense too.
No, and the thing is, everybody's saying how light it's been, how they've been doing things, for comedy, and a lot of jokes going around.
Yeah.
We did have them try to attempt to make something that's a little dark and gritty.
Right.
You know, and that's Black Widow.
Yeah.
And Black Widow, that's the thing that has me worried because, look, you can never go by a trailer, man. As much as I love this trailer right here, as much as I think it's great that Samuel
Sure.
Jackson's getting his own show now as Nick Fury, and you know, you can never trust where it's going to go, man.
I feel like the big problem with Black Widow, like there's things I liked about Black Widow. I like Scarlett Johansson finally getting her due. You know, wish it was a better movie. I liked the debut of Florence Pugh and David Harbour. Like they were fun. Like when they had the family that worked. The problem with Black Widow was that the story was bad.
Yeah.
It was a really shitty story and a really terrible villain. And so I'm hoping that for Secret Invasion they'll have a compelling story. And that you feel invested in it, and you know, in fact, make it a conspiracy, and you don't know who to trust. Like that could be cool.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and we kind of already knew a lot about Black Widow, but with Nick Fury, we don't really know a lot about him. So there's a lot to explore with him. I mean, we kind of got a little bit in Captain Marvel, but still not really. But now this is like fully focused on him. So there's a lot of material that they can draw from.
I like he can't even trust birds.
Yes, I don't like you.
You really a bird?
We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a baby scroll. Train him young.
Well, the only way to make sure.
And that'd be fucking awesome if he does. He's kind of like crazy. He's kind of off his rocker.
Yeah, he's losing his shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they should do. They should lean into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I like the way you say he's crazy.
A lot of people probably think he is.
Sound like he needs some better help.
Oh.
You know he is. Hey, listen, let's not say crazy, okay?
Of course.
Let's just say that he's really stressed out, man, and going through a lot right now.
Yeah.
You know, he's saving the world. That's a lot of pressure, man.
Yep.
And you know, and Nick Fury's a badass, but even he should not be afraid to seek therapy. If anybody needs it, it's him. I mean, look at him right now.
He's in rough shape.
Man's looking like a bum right now.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody needs it, he's seen better days.
Of course.
That's why he needs better help. Now we're making we're sitting up here being funny and whatnot. And we're making jokes, but you know, we do take people's mental health seriously.
Of course.
And people don't understand that there is a need for therapy for all kinds of things going on in your life. Because some people think, no, that's for crazy people. That's for people like Nick Fury. You know, no. Nah, man. If you're having relationship problems, you're having, you need to talk about your job with someone. You know, you're just stressed out. And of course, there's the other things. You might be depressed. You know, you might not know where your life is going, or you just might have a lot going on. There's therapy for all kinds of things.
Sure.
And people just love to talk.
Yeah.
And get it out. And that's why sometimes it's good to go and seek a professional to listen. And that is what you'll get with BetterHelp. You know, with BetterHelp, a therapist can help you solve your problems with relationships or stress or anything that's going on. They can also make it easier to accomplish your goals, give you a clear head.
Yeah.
You know, that's what a lot of people don't know. Like sometimes you just need to clear your mind. Seriously, people. You know, BetterHelp is trying to put out there more and more what services you can use this for. Is your mind just cluttered and you have goals for your job or your life and you can't reach them because you just can't organize? Sometimes talking to a therapist will just help you organize your life. You know, you can get it for that. You know, the accomplishments, big or small, they can help you have a clearer head for that. Whether you're saving the world or trying to save your relationship, if you're thinking of giving therapy a try BetterHelp, man. It's very convenient, very accessible, and also is very affordable.
Yeah.
They can even apply for financial aid online.
Nice.
If you want to. You can get matched with a therapist who you feel comfortable with, and if that's not working out, you can get somebody else very easily.
Cool.
Hey, no one's going to be offended.
Very good.
Yeah, you can talk to them on the phone or you can have video chats. You know, it's a very, very flexible service that they have here. You know, there's a lot of things I said that you can use BetterHelp for, or a therapist in general. Get help somewhere if you need it. Like I said, whether you're going through depression or you just need help organizing your thoughts. Try BetterHelp. And you know what? I'm going to help organize your decision to get BetterHelp right now, because if you go to betterhelp.com/doubletoasted, you can get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/doubletoasted. That's BetterHelp.com/doubletoasted. Double Toasted is DOUBLETOASTED. You do that, put that in there, and you get 10% off your first month. You don't have to be saving the world to be under a lot of stress and get help.
It's true.
Even though you might think it's small, there are no small problems when it comes to your mental health. Go and check out someone. But hey, BetterHelp is a good place to start. I want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this portion of the show. Also, I want to thank all the Toasties out there.
Of course.
For their support.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, guys.
I just want to give this man, Nick Fury, go ahead and type in betterhelp.com/double toasted. You need it. You need it bad. I'm so sad. Oh, looking at this, there are things here that I like besides looking at the story.
Yeah.
Or looking at the all the talking about what phase it is and what we're getting back to and whatnot. It's just actors in here that I like.
Sure.
There's an actor here that I've been saying that I want to see for a while. I want to see him in something.
Okay.
And it's this guy right here, Kingsley Ben Adir. He sounds like the Prince of Egypt or some shit. But this guy, I was so impressed with what he did in this movie. It was my favorite movie the year it came out, which was One Night in Miami. He played Malcolm X in that.
Oh, okay.
There's a chance for us to reflect.
You mean no one else is coming?
That was the movie where he played Malcolm X. He was in a room with Muhammad Ali.
Right.
And go check out the movie. It's really good. Somebody said, "Chris, like Malcolm who?"
I know Malcolm X is, goddammit. I've read history books. I've seen documentaries. I know about this man.
Now that X stands for Malcolm times 10, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, literally 10.
He's the villain here.
Oh yeah.
One of the main villains.
One of the Skrulls, clearly.
Yeah, man. So I'm really looking to see what this guy does, man. Now here's a question for you.
Yes.
That I have. So somebody posed this question to me because they were wondering if this could possibly be the case. Sam Jackson is in his mid-70s now.
He is. I was making fun of him before. I think he looks great.
No, he looks, well, I mean, shit, not here.
Well, I mean, about a lot of 70-year-olds.
Yeah. No, Samuel Jackson, I still thought he was in his 60s.
Sure.
He looks amazing. But the fact is that he's in his 70s.
Correct.
Do you think that there's a chance that this could be his last thing? Because he only has two things coming up that I know of.
Yeah.
This and, what is it, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel 2.
The Marvels.
The Marvels,
He's casting that. He's going to appear in that.
So I think there's only two things that he's listed as being in.
Yeah.
So do you think that somebody said, damn, he's in his late 70s too?
He's in the late 70s? I thought he was like 72.
No, somebody said he's 73.
Okay, so he's 73.
Hey, he's like, hey, don't
rush me.
rush me.
Birthday. I'm not that old, motherfucker.
I mean, I'm old, ain't that old?
Yeah.
He looks great.
He does.
But, I mean, we already have some people who have left, some important people. So could he possibly be next?
Far younger than him.
Yeah, shit, he was in it for the long haul, man.
Half his age.
Yeah, he's 73 years old.
Right.
See, I was thinking, like, I didn't think about this person asked me. I was like, man, he could make this his big last hurrah where he actually sacrifices himself to save the world. Or he just says, you know what? I've done my time.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I feel like Samuel L. Jackson never wants to stop playing this character. He's kind of indicated that. Like even way back before he was even cast as Nick Fury, I think he was so happy that they used his likeness for the ultimate version. He was like, yeah, no, you can use my likeness. And I mean, he had one of the longest running contracts out of anybody. And he loves this. And he's addicted to this. He's addicted to acting. and actually the reason, it's kind of sad because he had a drug abuse problem earlier in his life.
Everybody knows he's cracked up.
Yeah, and he says,
he's a crackhead.
And acting helped him with that. And I feel like this is what keeps him alive. He loves doing this. He never wants to stop playing this character. They'll be like, he'll have to die. He's gonna die playing, like literally die playing Nick Fury.
Or maybe they gave him crack. Maybe that's why he looks like.
That's why he looks the way he does.
They said, well, shit, we're just working in the store.
Makes sense. Bring some of that realism to the
like,
role
damn,
now. Why'd you have to do that? No, I was doing so well. I haven't had it in 50 years. What'd you do to me?
You're like, damn, I forgot how good it was.
That's why I'm off. That's why I stayed off. No, I don't think he's going to stop. They might tell him, you need to stop this. You're nearly 80 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, though, like, there'll come a point where he physically can't do it, and he'll retire. I mean, hell, in Captain Marvel, I thought he could barely physically do it. That waddle is when he's running. I was like, this doesn't look too good. No, I think he's not going to stop. He's going to keep playing this character until he just retires.
Hey, man, good for him because Because now, I want to see a little bit more of
Me
Nick
too.
Fury now, because Nick Fury has always been propping everybody up for their movies, man. Nick Fury has been in the background. I mean, Iron Man did not launch the Marvel Universe. Nick Fury did.
Yeah.
He's the one that gave him the job and launched everything.
Avenger Initiative.
There's other superheroes in this motherfucker, or whatever he said.
Yeah.
He started.
Paraphrasing.
He booted the whole thing
He
off.
was the guy. It was his idea.
So he's been propping everybody up, giving everybody their movies. Now I think it's really cool that he's getting his, and I would just like to see this character be explored just a little bit more.
Me too.
Why he's got the spotlight.
Mm-hmm. We've only gotten hints to his backstory and stuff like Winter Soldier, like with Robert Redford's character when he was a younger man,
Yeah.
or like in the Marvels, like in the '90s. And so, no, I want to really explore. I want to know why he's feeling this way. Plus, I just want to see his reactions of the state of things, because we never really got his reaction to Black Widow's dead.
Yeah.
And she was like one of his closest confidants.
Yep.
Steve is gone. How does he feel about that? I think that'd be kind of cool to explore
Well,
those
Tony's
things.
gone.
Tony's
Yeah.
gone too. He didn't like Tony. He tolerated Tony. It's like, no, get your goddamn drunk ass out that fucking donut and be a goddamn superhero. He's like, that was a long time coming. He knew that was.
What the hell you doing up there?
That's what he was doing. He was like, you know what? That was, I predicted that
Yeah,
day
that is
one.
true. Yeah,
But Steve and Natasha, he was like, shit.
Shit, when Tony died, he's probably like, fuck.
Thank God.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Oh, it's
I'm
so
crying.
sad. Yes, he was the best of us, I suppose.
Sad that motherfucker go.
So yeah, there's a lot you could explore with this, and we're going to hear his perspective on a lot of things. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to get into who he is as a person now. If he's changed his philosophy.
Yeah. So you don't think he's going anywhere, huh?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah. He's gonna want to keep. No, I'm gonna be in Phase 6. I'm gonna be in Kane the Conqueror and Secret Wars.
Shit, he's gonna be like, I'm gonna be like Black Panther. I'm gonna die. Y'all just have to work it in the store.
That's right. Yeah, they're going to do it. They're going to
Yeah.
oh, it's sad. Nick Fury died.
Yeah. We have a new trailer with people at Nick Fury funeral.
He'll probably say, that's part of my contract. You put a funeral in for me when I eventually die.
Got that big ass picture by his coffin looking like that.
That's how it's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. That's how it's going to be.
He's just, yeah, he's just gonna die, and they're just gonna be like, well shit, he's gone.
We have to address it.
Well, now we got to reshoot everything.
In his contract, it says we have to have a funeral scene. All right, let's do it. Yeah.
No, that's true. No, I think that this is it shows a lot of promise.
Yeah.
Never, as we've learned, at this point, and I hate to say this, I just never get my hopes up.
I understand.
About a Marvel anything. I don't get my hopes up about anything actually these days.
Keep them low. Keep expectations low.
Keep them low, but there's so much that's going on here, man. And it's really cool to see everybody in a more grounded element. Rhodey in here.
Yeah.
It's been great seeing Rhodey wear a suit more than an actual suit not made out of armor.
No.
Now that's going to happen because he's going to get his. He's going to be doing Iron Wars.
I think Don Cheadle has said that this is going to then go into Armored Wars or Armor
It
Wars.
is.
As it's called.
It is.
So,
Yeah.
it's all going to be tied together, which is good.
Again, Nick Fury propping somebody up.
Yeah. Well, I want to get to know Rhodey more because, like Nick Fury, he's always been a secondary, tertiary character.
Well, between what is it? Captain America and Winter Soldier, or Falcon and Winter Soldier. Between Falcon and Winter Soldier and this, it's been nice to see Don Cheadle, just, and doing this kind of role.
Absolutely.
And enjoy that cloth suit while you can before he's
Put you in that armor.
Before he's gonna be wearing armor.
We're gonna weld you into that thing.
It's funny if his armor had ties.
Yeah, maybe he'll do that. Can I wear this?
Yeah, no, that's because I'm glad Don Cheadle is getting his due, man.
Yeah.
You ever seen Don? Man, Don Cheadle's an amazing actor. You ever seen Devil in a Blue Dress?
No.
That's where he blew up, man.
Okay.
You want to see something real quick with him?
Yeah,
Now, I'm gonna show you
absolutely.
a scene with him. He played a character called Mouse. He played opposite of Denzel Washington.
Oh, okay.
Mouse, no!
He says he's read like
He just wants to shoot him.
I've read some of these books.
Yeah.
He just wants to shoot people.
Right.
Like he doesn't care. He's looking for an excuse to kill somebody.
The smallest excuse.
$1,000, that's a hell of a lot of money, man. Frank.
Wait. Let me try.
Oh, no.
You already know. Chris said, "Oh no."
Yeah. Figured that was going to happen. Smaller gun, though.
No,
I won't kill him with this.
He said, "I just want it to hurt. That's all.
yeah,
I don't want to die.
Yeah,
I just want to remember what I was saying."
Is it a period piece?
Yeah, yeah. I think this takes place back in the 1930s.
Ooh, okay.
This one, yeah, man. Yeah, so Don Cheadle, man. That's why when I love that movie and I love that role, and I think Don Cheadle, I fell in love with him since that film. That's why I love seeing him, man.
Yeah, of course.
But I like, this is why I'm enjoying looking at him like this, because, man, one of the things that I think needs to happen, one of the things that is good about making things grounded, just for a little bit sometimes, is that you have all these amazing actors, man.
Yes.
And as things get crazier in the Marvel Universe, they're really being pushed aside by the CG more and more. And looking at this is why I love that they're making something that seems more like a spy thriller, even though there's aliens involved and whatnot.
Sure.
Because I'm looking at these people act. I mean, just the one scene right here.
I feel like Marvel has been good at that. Certainly in the first 3 phases, they became more comfortable in where they just wanted to have their characters just have conversations. Like, I love it when the Avengers talk to each other.
Yeah.
You know, like even, you know, say what you will about the movie, but in Avengers Age of Ultron, where they're all just talking and trying to lift Thor's hammer, it's like, yes, let's get them to know as people. And that's always been Marvel's thing. And I think that's been Kevin Feige's mantra. It's like, yeah, we're going to have all these different amazing, fantastical sequences, but they're people first and superheroes second. And I love that. But you're right. I feel like in a lot of things in Phase 4, they've definitely indulged more in the fantastical element. And they haven't had time people just kind of like talk to each other.
And that's, and hey, look, I have nothing against that. The comic book movies, you got to do that. But these are wonderful actors that you have.
Yeah, they are.
Amazing actors.
Yeah.
Let's just have some moments where, and they do. It's not like they don't. I'm not one of those people like, oh, Marvel is just all about jokes and CG. No, I'm not like that. They do. But I just want to see more of it sometimes.
Me too.
You know, and I think, you know, looking at Don Cheadle and a scene like this with Samuel Jackson, 2 amazing actors, let's just have a little tiny moment where they get to act. You know?
No, I'm right there with you. And I think that's what set apart Winter Soldier at the time. Because you literally had people out of suits for a good portion, most of the movie. Just kind of talking to each other.
No, you did. I mean, you've seen a lot of action here to sell it, but there were so many moments here where it's like, there were moments of drama. There were moments of where they're setting up, you know, the thriller. You know,
that's right.
You know, I think that's what people are missing, man.
Yeah.
And I think it was not like the Avengers coming together. It wasn't like they just put comic book movies up on the screen and that's what kicked off this whole, you know, successful business of Marvel. In the beginning, I think it was because they were characters, man.
They were people first.
Yeah.
Superheroes second.
Yeah. I'm loving what I see here. I hope it lives up to expectations that they set up here.
Me too.
I hope also it's not like, and that, I love that they're bringing in all these
Martin
other
Freeman,
characters.
I love it when all these different characters who don't really interact with each other now interact with each other. It's like makes it just feels like, oh yeah, it makes it like worth it having seen all that previous content.
It's the opposite. Somebody said, what's the difference between Star Wars and this? Because you talk all these characters in Marvel, they know each other. So why do you complain about that with Star Wars? Well, I think with Star Wars, we're talking about a whole galaxy. And of course, with Marvel, we're talking about galaxies and
Universes
dimensions
now.
and whatnot. So what am I saying? But you know, there is a core group of people who are dealing with these superpowers on Earth.
Yes.
And it's meant for them, almost, it's set up for them to cross paths.
And these guys, well, they all make sense. Yeah, because Nick Fury's like a spy. Don Cheadle works for the military. Martin Freeman works for the CIA.
Yeah.
Black Panther, Wakanda. So, yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes more sense to bring these people together. So, yeah. I want to see what is set up from all of this because I know this is going to be setting up a few other things. So, yeah, man, maybe we didn't get what we wanted from D23, but, you know, this was nice.
It's a very good trailer.
It is an excellent trailer. Just please live up to it.
Yeah, of course.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, right there with you.
I don't want to be looking like this after I watch a few episodes.
God damn it!
God, no, same shit again.
He just the Rings of Power.
That's what I look like after the Rings of Power. Shit, I don't want to be looking like that. Damn, you know what?
Episode 3.
Guess I'll just go get some crack real quick.
No, so close, Samuel L. Jackson. You were so close. He's about to kick it. 40 years down the drain.
Y'all need me.
I ain't gonna stop. To kill me, motherfucker. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's somebody. That's Samuel Jackson looking right now. Somebody say, "Who? Go fire him, man." I ain't gonna say it.
No.
Is something you want to tell me?
No, Mr. No, sir. So, okay, I can't wait to see you in Avengers 25. It was great working.
And take that damn patch off. You don't need that patch. We can see that now.
Man, he loves that patch.
Yeah.
It defines him.
God damn, wearing that like a Halloween costume. He wore that patch the whole time just to look cool. That's it.
Well, he wanted to cover up with the real reason as to why he lost the eye.
Yeah.
You know. You would want to wear that patch. You want everyone to know.
I don't want somebody to know a goddamn tabby beat my ass.
An alien cat scratched me because I was going do.
Shit, I thought This just takes like I love everything except knowing that he was faking the whole time.
yeah.
I thought the cat had infected his eye, and the eye just kind of rolled out.
That'd be cool. That'd be awesome.
And then turned into an alien.
Yeah,
No. Anyway, you big fucking phony.
Maybe that's what he is.
You're a phony, but I'm looking forward to your show.
Absolutely.